What's up guys, Blade Master here, going to be bringing you game 2 of the third round battle between Bobi, the meme master, and Gril. This is going to be fought in tennis just like the previous one. Sorry, I forgot to mention that. And it's going to be very weird because Bobi, the self-alleged Nervii master, has decided to pick Carthage instead, and Gril has gone with Nervii. Gril lost the first game through strong use of overpowering the flanks from Bobi, and he had a pretty defensive pipeline that was in disarray because of that. Let's see if we can pull things back with a rather simpler barbarian strategy. Carthage, very surprisingly, hasn't gone for any African pikes. Instead, they've gone for a sword line, which I think is going to be the reason why Bobi will most likely lose this game. We've got Samnite Warriors, Libyan Infantry, Samnite Libyan, Samnite, and Libyan. So that's a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mid-tier swords. And then we've got late Carthaginian hoplites on either flank. Good units, 29 weapon damage. They are definitely strong units, but just not going to be enough to deal against barbarian mid-tier melee infantry. One frenzy charge from from the fierce swords of the Nervii, if he brought any, would destroy them. Oathsworn would crush them. We've got 1, 2 Carthaginian cav, 3, 4 Carthaginian cav, and we've got a total of 4 Libyan peltas, which is an interesting choice. The Libyan peltas now have shield wall, which makes them a bit more of a defensive threat because they have decent weapon damage in melee attacks. So adding shield wall, which gives them a slight boost to melee defense, they're already very high melee defense, would make them last for a long time after they've run out of their ammunition. We see one of the late Carthaginian hops chasing after the mercenary Germanic scout riders. Let's see what else Gril has brought. One mercenary Germanic firing into a late Carthaginian, not the best idea because they have 85 armor, very strong armor. We've got 1, 2, 3 total mercenary Germanic scout riders. The Libyan pelters actually were firing and got 7 kills on mercenary Germanic scout riders there. Can't let that happen. We've got 1, 2 mighty horse that have their bonus. It's wow, that's really cool. So I recently, like maybe a couple of days ago, I changed the mighty horse, buffed them to have 15 bonus versus large, but in this battle they only have 10 bonus versus large, because this is before I made that change, and this battle was played before I made that change. Really cool to see that they have it automatically just changed their weapon damage like that. That's awesome. So total of 4 mighty horse who currently have only 10 bonus versus large. We've got a spear brother. Let's see how many melee infantry we've got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It looks like we have 7 total melee infantry. And we've got some spear brothers, a levy freeman, and mix of 3 spear brothers, 1 levy freeman, very strange, and 2 levy freemen. Okay, so 7 plus 5, so that's 12 total melee infantry. He's under the rules. We can see Celtic warrior, Celtic warrior, Celtic warrior, Celtic warrior, and Oathsworn. 4 Celtic warriors, 3 Oathsworn. We've got 3 spear brothers and 2 levy freemen. Strange Nervii build. Really would have preferred to see some Nervii, some fierce swords, but I can see why he wouldn't have picked them because the Carthaginians could bring Balearic slingers and Cretan archers, and that would be the end of the fierce swords. On the other hand, against this Carthaginian army, the fierce swords would wreak havoc. I mean, they were just putting them on the flanks, getting them to engage the late Carthaginians, actually putting them anywhere, and letting them charge in with a frenzy charge. Oh my god, they would just cleave through whatever Carthage has. Let's see who has the upper hand. More mid-tier infantry on the side of Carthage, but lower quality melee infantry. A charge from the mighty horse followed up by a charge from the Celtic warriors against any of these units would kill them off and would win that engagement for Nervii. The Oathsworn are honestly the biggest problem for Carthage, and he's also got 1 Celtic youths here, strangely enough. But the Oathsworn, if targeted by the Libyan pelters, can be a non-factor. So yeah, it's smart. I don't know. There are many ways this battle can turn. I would have liked to see some naked warriors, but I can see why he didn't decide to bring them. It's the same reason why he didn't decide to bring fierce swords. Their non-resistance to missiles. Again, we can see Gril happily allowing Bobi to envelop him, but here he charges in with his mighty horse against the Libyan pelters. They take less damage because they are medium pelters. Celtic warriors coming in to support. Late Carthaginian have taken a lot of hit point damage here. Oh, nice. The Celtic. Okay, hold on. So What has happened here? We see the Carthaginian cav helping to support the mighty horse. The Celtic warrior is going to come into a very favorable engagement against the late Carthaginian with the Oathstone helping. We see the Levy Freeman taking on the charge of a late Carthaginian hoplite, and then the Celtic warriors coming into support. We critically see a Carthaginian cav charge into an Oathstone, and then a mercenary Samnite warrior going to charge in after that. And besides that, there's not much. We can see the Carthaginian cav coming in. The Spear brothers are going to be very critical to help win out the engagement against the Carthaginian cav. We can see Mighty Horse charging in against Carthaginian, and then the Spear brothers getting a beautiful javelin volley on Carthaginian, and then they should pop cavalry counter tactics, and that'll be the end of one Carthaginian cav. Samnite warriors still going to take damage. Oathstone taking so much damage because the Samnite warriors have got an excellent charge on them. They've got 25 charge bonus, which is very good. Okay, we can see Libyan infantry taking a lot of damage against Celtic warriors, and wow, Libyan Pelt is already dead. Mighty Horse going behind this late Carthaginian hop is basically done. Left flank is going to be overpowered by Nervii. We see the Libyan Pelt is taking good shots against Oathstone, it looks like, and they're popping. What is this? Oh, he's popped Intimidate, so that prevents him from the Oathstone from using Headhunt. Smartly done. And then the Mighty Horse are going to take a lot of damage along with the Oathstone from all these Libyan Pelters firing in. Spear brothers wavering. Mercenary Samnite warriors doing okay. Carthaginian cav dying, and the Libyan infantry going to help support there. The Carthaginian hoplite is too far away. Samnite warriors taking a lot of damage from the Oathstone, but the Oathstone have lost a fair few number of men. Late Carthaginian hops dying so quickly, even with hoplite phalanx. Gotten 78 kills though, not bad. Carthaginian cav dying here though. So we see that the critical use of that Mighty Horse killing off that Libyan Peltis was very, very important in him winning this engagement. That Oathstone would have taken a lot of damage from the Libyan Peltis otherwise. You can see this Oathstone here just getting targeted and smashed by Libyan Peltis. A lot of the Nervii units dying here from that rear charge from the Libyan infantry. And Libyan infantry here dying to Celtic warriors. Carthaginian cav helping support. Destroying some of the Mighty Horse in the process. The Celtic youths helping killing off some of the Carthaginian cav there. But yeah, all in all, it's going to be a fairly standard victory for Nervii. The Libyan Peltis were a good idea, but bringing 4 of them, not really sure if that was the best idea. Then again, I think some pikes would have been perfect. I don't know if Carthage can really win this sort of engagement without A, companion cav, or B, African pikes. Or maybe even mercenary noble fighters. Bringing like one mercenary noble would have been beautiful, because those guys would just destroy anything. They would destroy all of those Celtic warriors. They just needed to not be engaged against Oathstone. Libyan Peltis got 33 kills. Now going to charge. Excuse me. Now going to charge against already engaged Oathstone. Do a decent bit of damage there. Probably going to lose way more men than they kill. Samnite warriors got a single XP share run. The Oathstone general doing very poorly, but all in all, look at the number of Nervii units that are left on the field. Libyan infantry full strength. All of these are isolated engagements that Carthage does not want to get into. The late Carthaginian hoplite is coming into support. He managed to win the right flank, but it took him so long to win the right flank compared to the Nervii units just beasting through their left flank. Bodo Ignatius popped in, Fighting Spirit popped in on the Oathstone, and a rear charge from the Mighty Horse is going to be the end of that Mercy Samnite, I would assume. General's bodyguard hasn't done much and is dying, and Oathstone has died there with 3 men remaining, and Libyan Peltis 44 kills, should just engage the Celtic warriors, get some more kills that way. Late Carthaginian hoplite is going to support. But honestly, yeah, I can see the Celtic warriors. General recently died for the Celtic warriors, but still you can see their green morale, because the Nervii units, there's just very low chance of Nervii actually losing this, especially with all the Libyan Peltis losing or using up all of their ammo. Now the Libyan Peltis going to charge into Levy Freeman. Useful use of the Libyan Peltis there. The late Carthaginian going to help out there, and the Libyan Peltis over here going to charge into Spear brothers. Going to get a nice XP share run using shield wall there. Going to improve their melee defense a fair bit. There we go. 56 melee defense, 71 armor. But General recently died for them. They don't have the greatest morale. They're going to waver and rout. Got that single SP though, which is cool to see. And now Libyan Peltis again going to charge into Celtic youths and going to destroy them very, very quickly. I think there's a little bit of desync here. These Mighty Horse probably died. What is this? Oh, they're using force concentration. Not really sure if these guys are there or not. But the general gotten destroyed here. The Samurai Warriors, 59 men, 88 men for the Libyan infantry. A lot of the units are dying. Mighty Horse rear charging here. The Libyan peltist, oh man, they are wavering. And the Carthaginian Hoplites, in Hoplite phalanx though, they'll do well against Mighty Horse. They've got a 20 bonus versus large, extra melee attack due to Hoplite phalanx. Yeah, getting a lot of kills on retreating Mighty Horse. But this sort of bunching up of units is very strange to see. I mean, I wouldn't expect Bobi to do this sort of tactic, bunch up all of his units. He's got such a huge advantage in terms of numbers of units. He's literally managed to turn this game around. But him bunching up his units like that is going to get them, rear charged to oblivion by the Mighty Horse. Another rear charge. These late Carthaginian are shaken, attacked in the rear. Samurai Warriors are prime targets for getting rear charge. Now they are not, they're disciplined, but they only have 55 morale, base morale. Actually, the late Carthaginians don't have good morale themselves. Libyan peltists have done brilliantly. 141 kills, single XP chevron. Maybe a bit of desync here, or just complete miss micro of a Mighty Horse by Gril. Oathsworn, obviously, they will beast out this sort of engagement, but Libyan infantry in shield wall is a threat, and late Carthaginian Hoplites with that 5 bonus versus large Hoplite phalanx enabled is going to be a threat as well. You can see some spear brothers pulling through the mercenary Samnites and attacking the late Carthaginian Hoplite. And now the Mighty Horse going to rear charge this Libyan infantry, I think. Yeah, smart rear charge. Not a very powerful rear charge, and then should just ping pong and hit the Libyan peltists. Very surprised to see the mercenary Germanic Scout Rider haven't killed off these Libyan peltists, but that's what having medium mass really does. Oathsworn still haven't used Headhunt, strangely enough. Maybe they literally just used it and I missed out. But haven't done very well for the most part. This Carthaginian army from Bobi has somehow worked way better than I expected. Carthaginian hops, 60 kills. This one, 190, about to get a double XP chevron. And now this Oathsworn is going to get rear charged. And isn't that going to be it for Gril? I don't see how else he's going to be able to win this. But that Mighty Horse, keeping on rear charging them, that's going to be a pain in the ass. Especially with the Oathsworn now having a shit ton more melee attack. Going to kill off one of the Samurai Warrior is going to break. Then after that, the late Carthaginian will probably break. But he should use breaking. Oh, no way. Is that a bunch of desync that I smell right now? Yeah, there's a bit of desync. Costly victory. You can see 49 seconds was left in the... I'm sorry, guys. Desync has caused this game to to completely change the outcome. Actually, Gril won the second game. I'm not really sure what happened, what changed in the battle. Bobi, I know he watches the video, so Bobi, let me know what changed in the actual battle that wasn't got fucked up in the replay. I'm assuming some of the late game Mighty Horse were running around and rear charging into oblivion, whatever was left of the Carthaginians. But yeah, still fun game to watch. Bit of a desync, which was a downer, but hope you guys enjoyed it and stay tuned for more. Peace.